Good morning and good evening. Welcome back to the stream. Yep, today is the final day. The final day of what? The final day of me working at my place. Trying to find a song lyrics. Um, uh, Technically, my low intro um, is a song lyric, the final fight. Wait, there's a title. Wait. Oh no, it's a song. It's a name of a song. Okay. Okay. I think I can actually say this one. Call me a hoe on the go, trying to get my dough. Okay, nice. What would be from that one? It's the final fight. From our queen cupcake. Yeah, I've heard. I'm not sure. I've probably listened to some songs. Squidward knows. Okay. Damn. Those are some good names. Okay. No, that lyric is from Barcodes. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was just I googled Cupcake and I then saw the names of songs and I saw Squidward Nose and like, okay, that's interesting. Okay, trying to remember any lyrics from the final fight. Uh, it's a it's a Conan Gray song. I really loved the like the last album. What was it called? One second. Wow, my memory is not working. Found Heaven. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So it's a song from Found Heaven. Really loved the whole album. It's like that's one of the first and last. Okay, I can't say the first. Like way back, I used to listen to albums a bit since I guess albums were more available. Now I just kind of go through separate songs and don't really like. I don't track specific albums of like singers, but in that very specific case, like I absolutely love that album. So yeah, I have decided to speak in song today. Um, so yeah, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, and yeah. So welcome, hi Steffi, nice to see you on stream again. Um, so yeah, today is my last day at work. I guess I can give like some spoilers since I really doubt that anyone is going to be watching from work. So I made a cake. Pie. I made a pie. Okay, it's not a cake. Like usually usually people from my country I assume would call it a cake because we're kind of like it's a naming thing, etc. But it's definitely a pie. Uh it's a key lime pie. A cake while rubbing salt into the wound. Lol. Oh. Is that like to rubbing salt to like to you or to like the workplace? Oh, to your workplace. Oh no. I think it's. I hope it's fine. Like it's kind of I know it's a bit overdue since so I'm not sure. Can I talk about this? Can I? Because I actually thought this would be a fun little stream if I went through and talked about like kind of nostalgia tripped the games that I worked on. But I am not sure if I'm not just not exactly sure of all the games. Wait, so this one I think I am on. How do you call it? Walrus, not Walrus. What's the one where it tracks credits of games? Game credits tracker. Moby database. Is that it? Moby Games. There we go. Uh, no. Yeah, I'm technically not listed here, right? Wait, where am I listed then? I am listed here. Why can't I see it? Full credits. Yeah, I'm looking at the credits just because I know I'm not. If I'm in the credits, then I'm 100% sure I can talk about that game. If not, then that's okay. Where can I share this? Right, this one and. Is there something? Oh yeah, I am logged into stuff, so better to not share that. I can screen cap. I can do Krita. Okay, I have the genius idea. I can do Krita, then screen cap stuff and paste it in Krita. Even better, I could screen cap pure ref, then I can jump around. Okay, wait. Even better idea. Let's take away Krita. Alright, Control F. Now let's see if I can screen cap a new window. Yeah, sorry. Actually, I thought of setting this up before, but kinda didn't have time yesterday because I was making a pie. Yeah, puref. That one doesn't see it. That one sees it. Okay, nice. This is also a nice opportunity for anyone that's curious. Puref. Let's put it next to Blender. Okay, transform. Fit to screen. There we go. To anyone curious for some really, really good reference taking software, this is it. It just lets you, like, there is no image on screen. Yeah, okay. But how about copy image now? I think this should show up on screen. Okay, now it works. Cool. Yeah. Just a little plug for the software because I really, really love it. So this is PureRef. It's just a tool for making references of stuff like making screenshots, copying images. Then you can all paste them all into one location. Like I can take, I don't know, I'm not gonna paste chat. Like let's say like this link from Moby Games. I can place them together, I can scale them up, I can do whatever I want, and then you can make the whole thing transparent so that you only see like the images and not the background, and then you can see like what's behind it, and then you can turn down the opacity of this so that like put it on top of your like keep it on top of your screen, turn down the opacity, and like you have a direct reference that you can draw by and or just use for something else. And it's a really really nice tool. Like you can categorize stuff, you can add like notes, like call this say game, like change the color of text, like have everything done. And I tried once to like create a like Cyberpunk 2020 campaign like this. It was pretty comfortable, but not the best. Before they had drawing. Now I think if you get the newer versions, they also have drawing. You can like draw lines and stuff. It's really nice. I really really like this tool. It's free to use. It runs well. It lets you save stuff. So yeah, really really good. So, what is it about the pie, and why was I doing it? Or I guess to my like, it's a pie. So, um, wait, I can make this even more fun. Um, where is it? There we go. Cancel. Copy image. Oh wait, but I like have like. Oh wait, I think I can show it. So, why did I make a key lime pie to my office? Well, here's the story. When I joined the workplace where I was at, um, maybe I'll like tell where I was, but I guess it's easy to find out, like since I'm already talking about it. When I joined, I worked on like this was one of the first projects that I worked on, and it's called Children of Silent Town. It's a really lovely game. It's also something I might do at some point, just play it and like I don't know, do some dev commentary. Like just full disclosure, I did not create this game. I am not part of the original team that made it. I am not like I am not at that core level. Like what I did, what was my job was to work with one of my colleagues and make a port of this game to different consoles. And yeah, that's what we did. We made this game that was on like Steam, I believe, and we ported it to PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. Yeah, definitely. Like it felt like it was such an amazing experience, since it really did feel like we contributed because the game was still being updated a bit at that point. Like it had certain elements that it was still trying to fix, like kind of changing a little bit, and new systems. And in that sense, we got a little bit of that like feeling of like adding to something that isn't completely finished. So in that regard, this was like one of my earliest projects, and to this day one of my favorites, because the game itself is just really lovely. It's nicely made. It's a good point and click adventure puzzle game. Like I haven't played that many of them in my time, but I know playing this one, I just had fun. Like since I had to do a lot of testing and just checking, like for example, does this sequence still work after porting it to like Xbox or something? And because of that, I would run like through the game quite a lot of times. And we also had some tools to help like with speed up like playing through the game. So I've actually played this game a bunch. I don't know, it would potentially go into the hundreds of hours, since I worked on this project for quite a long while. Like definitely like over like to some degree like 7 months, to some maybe just 5, but to some even longer, because there were times on and off when we would go on it, off it, since We just need to synchronize with the original developers. And yeah, like so basically, at going towards the very end of it, we were kind of trying to reach certain points where we have to just start giving like final ready to submit to like actually place on the different sites game versions. And I remember I was just stressing a bit at those times since it was like there was a lot of responsibility. You're making something that you say, yes, this is the final thing. Like this is the thing that people are going to download and play on their consoles. And that is, in a sense, pretty cool, but it's also like you need to make sure, okay, was all of the like cheats disabled? Is everything ready? Is this definitely like the build that is most optimized? Is this the one that we should be like doing? And I remember I asked a lot of help from my seniors, and they actually did help quite a lot. And at some point, I said, when this is all over, I'm gonna like treat everyone to a pie. And technically, this project was over, and I never got around to making that pie. I made a pie at some point for another thing. Maybe it was a cheesecake or something, but I just never got around to actually doing it for this game. So I guess I am like in depth a pie. So I decided to go out clean of the office, and yeah, I made a killer pie, and that's what I'm going to give people today. So yeah, I guess that's the story. I don't know. I'm a little bit still wary. I don't know if it feels like I'm talking weird. That is because I am trying to mentally kind of go, okay, this is what I want to say. Then check, can I say this? Yes, I can. Okay, let's say it. Very weird feeling. Um, but yeah, I don't know. When I was like, if they're okay, I hate to cut you off, but I can't find any of my saving games for The Sims 4. What the hell do I do now? Um, don't doesn't like do you play it through the Origin launcher by any chance, or through? Does it exist on Steam? I don't remember. Do they do like any save backups? Save backups. Origin. Or how to back up. Backup restores your game with Origin. I play through the EA app. Okay, EA app. Save backup. So I think the EA app is now called the Origin app, unless you're still running the older version. Uh, uh, uh. Cloud save retrieval. Do 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 do. Okay, right. I'm actually not sure. So I am finding some stuff that potentially there should be something like cloud saved if you are running it through the EA app, but I am not sure how to guarantee that that is happening. And also, I'm getting some weird info that if you want to get access to the cloud saves, you have to restart reinstall the app. The only way to test that is to reinstall the game, or if it was a different computer, log back into Origin Sync Up or copy, and then log back into the EA app. At the moment, there isn't a way to sync the cloud saves other than a reinstall or a repair of the game. Yeah. So, where were you checking, by the way? Also, like, like have you done anything with your save games before, like copying them over or moving them? I don't know, to a new drive, etc. Um, because maybe they're in a different location. Right, Sims 4 save game location. Oh, okay, it's just documents, electronics arts. So, okay. So, I have one suggestion, I guess. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but so this is wait, does this go to the nice link? So this is everything. This is another just tool that I happen to use at work quite a bit. So it's called Everything, and it lets you like type in a name of something that that you would like to find, and it searches through your whole computer like a little bit better than Windows search does. So in case like you remember any names, how like the saves could have been called, I don't know if EA like saves their like the files based on like the name that you give to the city or something, but maybe that would work. Um, yeah, I don't know. In case it's like saved in some obscure place, like then like you have like local data or like roaming, etc. Like uh, the deep Windows like library folders. So that could be an option, but other than that, I'm only seeing that it should be in documents, then electronic arts, but maybe it's no longer there. Um, mm, mm, however, if I were to create a new game for a reason, set the world, and I will be able to move my save file across. You want to move from one PC to another, you can. Sims 4, it could be in different location spaces than what you PC you're looking on. Oh yeah, you could also like search The Sims 4 or something. Um, just to check that it's really that. I don't know about other saves except for my legacy save, and that was named legacy save. Okay, gotcha. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, don't really know any other. Oh wait. I have another idea. Um, I am gonna need a guide to The Sims 4 save files. I agree. Sure. How to install? Okay, just show me some The Sims 4 saves. Uh, dot save. Okay, this might work. So if you do download the everything tool, like maybe I can show. Oh, actually, no, I can't show that on stream. But basically, like if you look on the site, there's like once you open the app, there's a search bar when you can type everything. So what you could do is you could type dot save, and then it would find you every single file like on your computer that has like that ending dot save, And dot save is how the Sims 4 like save their yeah, this is 4. Yeah, this is how dot save is how the Sims 4 save like your worlds and your save, etc. So hopefully it should show something like yeah, I'm getting a bit of other extra stuff like Ubisoft also sometimes does that, and I see some Steam games that also do it. But maybe it would just give you some pointers to where you could look for in case it is there on your computer. If it's not on your computer, then I guess like the autosave backup is maybe the best way to go. But I am not. Yeah, it looks a little bit convoluted. I guess I can like post the link, but it seems like you would have to either repair the game through the app, or you would have to uninstall and reinstall the game, and then hopefully it would also install your saves then. But I imagine now that you've downloaded like the Sims free like um, drive space is probably pretty tight. So here's something. And like if you are planning to do the like search thing to see for your computer, then just type this in. Unrecognized command. Cool. So type this in without the quotes. Yeah, I know. Best of luck. Hopefully you can find your save files. Yeah. This is just like why I am like going into this. This is kind of funny because I remember. I don't know if it was with save files, but I actually had something similar with this game that I think we had some kind of files that are like really needed to like bundle with the game, and I couldn't really find them. And this was the advice that I was getting also from like my seniors that you can use this tool and try searching then, and then we would look by extension, we would look by like what the file could have been named, and we found it. I think we found everything we needed. Yeah, and it was just really really helpful. Like the amount of times that like in the past before learning about this, when there was something I needed and it was in some kind of project, like at some point I had worked like on like 5 6 different projects, and I didn't remember, okay, which one had it. Do I really have it? Maybe I have it backed up in the cloud. Maybe it's on a different project version, so then I would have to switch to a project version, etc. And yeah, that was not very fast and efficient to work with. But yeah, I know. Plugs over. I'm stopping plugging everything. But yeah, it's a really really great tool. So, um, I don't know. Where do we go from this? Um, yeah, it's a Friday. So some more interesting, I guess, stuff. Now I'm trying to decide, should I segue to a different topic? Because yesterday there were actually a lot of developments, like surprisingly a lot of developments, and it might actually change my whole process of how I am doing things at this point. Um, so okay, I am going to leave the nostalgia trip for another time, because what's the point in me just like showing like a blank screen image? Like I know this is nice that on the one hand I'm very happy that PureRef works. Like, woo, I can actually show what's going on here. That's really exciting. So on the one hand, uh, well, sadly I am so going to leave. Okay. Uh, did you happen to find what you were looking for? I'll see you again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yep, you too. Good luck, Steffi. Goodbye. Um, yeah, so where was I? So, no, I didn't, but I have other things to do. Okay, gotcha. Bye. Right, so I'm not gonna talk about the game right now because like I don't think this is very interesting. Just looking at me jumping around through a static image. So instead, I am going to just let's see. I am going to get back to this idea a little bit later, and just maybe get download the game and play it. And I don't know, maybe give some commentary then. I can also prepare them a little bit, like to just really know what I can and can't talk about. And yeah, I think that would be much more fun. Like just make a stream where I kind of play the game, like just the like intro sections of it, and just talk about what were the interesting parts, like difficulties, the interesting parts, what I learned, how it felt like, because I have so many good things I can say about just the project itself. Like the game is amazing too, but like the project itself, it was such a joy to work with. And yeah, so I guess that's just like kind of like a cliffhanger now, but yeah, I want to do this a bit more properly. Like I think it's just gonna be a lot more fun that way. So, moving back, I guess I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday. So, yeah, at this point, I have made up my mind. So, okay, like talking about stuff that happened yesterday, this. I turned this into a meme, and I really liked it. It is so stupid, but like I kind of took it like into the format of how you have I don't remember the name. I'm not gonna try to remember. That might be just that's not the point. But I worked on like this animation right here, like the leg shuffles, and okay, yeah, it's a little bit wonky, like in the video, even though the recording is fine. But okay, no, it kind of gets what it's doing at certain times. So yeah, this is the walking cheese, and this is the eagerly sprinting animation. And I actually really like this. I'm gonna probably keep it. I keep the walking cheese, but anyway, I'm rambling so hard right now. The development was that I just kind of started talking with some of my colleagues, and there came up a situation that I could potentially like try to showcase my game in a month on one of like the Fania's events. And the question is, do I want to go for that? And that question has been incredibly useful because it really made me think, okay, I have this opportunity to show off my game and show it off to like in person, to show it off to other people and to a really good amount of people. And do I want to take that opportunity? On the other hand, like looking at the game right now, like none of this is made for the purpose of like giving people to play it and try it. It is made like as I call it, my research and development stage, where I'm just working on the game simulation itself, trying to learn Godot, learn the tools, and have something that's, I don't know, usable in a way. But on the other hand, I am I am now sensing that this is not the best approach. Like I'm just gonna try to project and like predict, right? So let's say, right, I spend these 8 months working on the R&D, and I only show it on like streams and show it to chat, like what I'm making. Then after those 8 months, what am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna go, okay, so this is what I researched and developed. This is the game that like, not even the game. These are the tools that I tried and the stuff that I created. And here now I'm gonna like take what I created and scope based on that, and then start making a new thing. My question is, will I even use anything I did in those 8 months? So those 8 months are likely just gonna be me playing around with tooling and less playing around with the game itself, because at this point, like, I am sad to say, I'm quite critical of this, but I do not have a game. Like this right here, like this is definitely not the game, but uh, this right here, this whole sequence. Okay, that's like a little bubble. Like with Juno the dragon, this is not a game, like not at all. And it's the beginnings of a game. It is shaping up to be something like that, but right now this is a simulation. And I think there's a very strong distinction between a simulation, a tech demo, a concept, whatever, and a game. Like when I fire this up, I do not feel like I'm playing a game, like at all. And for me to feel like I'm playing a game, there are just so many other elements that need to be in the game. There needs to be, like, first of all, I actually need to interact. Like, if I can't interact at all, this is not a game. Like, just in my personal definition, then there's nothing to keep me curious, nothing to keep me engaged, nothing to let me express my own will. I'm really missing sounds. I'm really missing like music. Then like this game is supposed to have a story. I am not really seeing that story right now. It's just kind of all a little bit random. I have no understanding for why is the cheese there, what does the cheese do, etc. So just lots and lots of these little, like, I wouldn't call them questions. I really like to call them false expectations, because you look at it, you get an expectation, and then it just kind of cuts off. It's like nothing is given. There's no way to figure out what's happening. Like if like just running this right, uh, like this can't even run at this point because there's an issue, invalid access to property or key star and a piece. Is it elements cheese star? Is it star, for example? Let's try star. Okay. Delete star. Let's try again. There we go. Hey, nice. The cheese is shuffling. So, like, on the one hand, like, yeah, this is really cool. I am not saying anything that, oh, I did a horrible job. Like, I absolutely wasted 2 months and this was the worst thing ever. No, this, none of that. The complete opposite. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about Godot, just like about the systems that I would like to make. I also got a lot of confidence that I can make these AI systems and like create advanced behavior, and like I fully believe that I can make any AI stuff that I want. Like there's no like idea of, oh, something is impossible for my skill level. Now I'm thinking that everything I want to create is possible for my skill level. It is just a question of time and iteration. It's like technically you could say that absolutely. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it's like I'm really happy with where this got. Like this is the most advanced behavior stuff that I have ever done. Like there's interactivity. Like I can actually understand like what's happening, like at what state both Juno and the dragon are. and that is really, really good. I'm really happy about that. However, this is still not a game. And because this is a game, not a game, I am getting very different ideas and I am being pulled in very different directions because it is not a game. Because I'm a fervent believer in the concept of games design themselves. And I want to continue with that. I want to explore more of that and see what happens. So I don't think I have the project. Like I need to sync my project somehow between my PC and laptop. Global Game Jam. No, this was the GMTK Game Jam 2023. Yeah, don't have it, but basically. So why am I talking about this? Yeah, that would be a good point. So during the 2023 GMTK Game Jam, so the previous year's Game Jam, me and a couple of friends and my fiancée, we came together and we worked on a game. And we brainstormed, etc. The theme was role reversal, really cool theme. And we brainstormed, we decided on our game that we want to make. And then, after we had everything decided, I did something different. So, the usual process, like I've participated in quite a few game jams, is okay, we, on the first day, it started at like 6 p.m. or something like that, maybe a bit later, but on the first day, we kind of finalized which idea we're picking, since we all just gave our own ideas. Then we looked at, like, we would usually look at, okay, who does what. Then we start doing it. We like try to sync up after a little bit, like kind of collaborate, like talk to each other. And then, like on the second day, we mostly just work and we try to fix our own stuff. Then towards the end of it, we try combining it all. And then on the last day, we just fix everything and hope that it works and doesn't completely break down. I know. I know. So I can turn off PureF. No, I'm going to give a visual demonstration some other time. But anyway, the one thing I did differently for this last game jam is after we were done brainstorming, I said, okay, I want to have the first prototype of the game today. Like, I want to have something that I can actually play, like now, like really, really aggressively. I want it as fast as possible. And that was because we were a 5-person. One sec. Yes, we were a 5-person team, and that was a pretty big team. Like, I didn't have that many game jams where we were any bigger, and I really wanted to make sure that we could actually collaborate and all work together. Since we had one person, so my fiance, working on music and also like extra assets, sound effects. We had like a person working on the video edit and like the cinematic of the game, and also some extra bits. And then 3 programmers that we just kind of all divided amongst ourselves, and then we also like on the side looked for assets, etc. So there we are after the brainstorming, and I'm saying, okay, let's get a first prototype exceptionally quickly. So I said, all right, everyone, let's make a list of absolutely everything that we want to see in the game, and then try to do all of those things the quickest and dumbest way possible. So the game that we worked on was Trash Whiplash. I'm going to actually show it. itch.io Trash Whiplash. Yeah, this is the game. let's see. Let's see. Where is it? View game page. There we go. So I can post the link in chat soon, just for if anyone's curious to try it out. Open up PureRef. Yeah, new version available. I know. Yeah, so this is Trash Whiplash, and the game is kind of like a reverse Katamari, where you have a ball of stuff and you're rolling it around, and once it hits the ground in certain angles, it places objects, and so it's kind of a game where you haphazardly try to decorate your little planet with stuff, and there are like some aliens and etc. So, and we have some really cool intro cinematics and just music, and also really nice like effects in the game. So if you're interested, definitely do try it out. So yeah, so that's the game, and yeah, wanted to have the quick first prototype. So we looked at it. Okay, so we're gonna need some way of controlling the ball, like the Katamari ball. We're gonna need it to place objects. So we're also gonna need objects like furniture, signposts, fences, etc. We're gonna need a world, so someone has to like design like kind of a level. I wanted an intro cinematic because I thought that we really need something to sell the idea of what is happening. I didn't want just a game that's, oh, you get into the game and then like you start playing and then nothing is explained, what is happening, what you're supposed to do, etc. So that is why I really wanted an intro cinematic, just to set the story. I wanted all of the sound effects, I wanted all of the music, I wanted some visual effects, some particles. To that goal, I said, let's make our very first prototype super duper fast and completely minimal. And we did. We made the first prototype in 3 hours, and we made it in the same day. And after those 3 hours, we had something absolutely silly. Like, it was completely raw and unfinished, buggy, but like I did the intro cinematic, and it was just, I took Unity, I placed some of the buildings that we had found through like Open Game Art, I think. I modeled a triangle that I colored blue, like took a cube, made it into like a triangular like shape, and I just kind of pushed it along the screen to like push away certain objects, and that showed that like this wave of blue kind of destroyed all the objects, and like that's the intro of like why the world like why you need to replace stuff in the world. And we cobbled it all together and we played it. Like we played it for a little bit, because then afterwards we went to sleep, but we finished it up. Okay, I'm maybe I'm misremembering, since I don't remember if we did that the first day or at the very start of the second day. I think that we did it at the first day. Yeah, I think we did it the first day. So we did it the first day, and after that we played it. We all tried it out, and it was so much easier to then know, okay, what do we iterate on? What do we improve? What do we change? What needs to be a bit different? What's like most important? It was so obvious to know what was most important. And most important in the first place was just controlling the ball. So there were people who worked on that. Like then what else? We needed more clarity, like what is being placed. So I made a thing that shows you if you roll in which direction, what object is going to be placed. We needed a goal, we needed a purpose for placing that wasn't just, oh, make pretty landscape, because it was difficult to make something pretty, because it was just really unwieldy. So we started working on a point system, a scoring system, and then having levels that have different ideas and different designs, and like, see, a lot of what I just mentioned didn't come up like at the very initial stage of when we had planned it. We thought this was going to be like a game mostly about like cute decorating and like being very precise and like rolling out your like your fence and then having like a tidy yard. Like, no, this game was absolutely chaotic, and it turned to be like something completely different. And yeah, but it was still fun. Like, I still enjoyed it. Like, the game could definitely be better. There wasn't like that much in it, but it had its moments of being fun to play. And that is what I want in a game. That is what I want to build up on, because that is how I think that you get a game that is fun to play. And I know that my goal isn't to make a game that is just fun to play, but I still think that the same principle will apply, that I want to make a game about a theme, an idea. So I need to start out with that idea now. I need to make the first prototype that is basically about the thing that I'm going to make in the next like 22 months. So I need to like start with that. Like, I understand like the whole research development, like boarding phase. Like, I can do that once I have like a full on like proper company. Like, I see the merits in doing that, but not right now. Like, right now I need to just work on a game, and right now I don't have a game. So the very first thing I need to do is I need to have a game. I need to have a prototype that I can call a game. Doesn't matter if the gameplay only lasts for like 5 seconds or the content runs out like after a minute, but something that creates that experience of, oh, this is fun, I want to play more of this. So that is going to be what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch. I'm going to transition over to like working on the prototype. Probably going to start on a Monday and then like heavily begin on Thursday. Like, right now, that's my current plan. I'm also just, I guess, since I can't really stop it, just gonna have ideas on. No, you know what? I'm actually not gonna have ideas on site. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna write out some pillars, and then I'm going to have my like core brainstorm on Monday. So I'm going to be like resting more so on during the weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna stream. Yeah, I think I'm maybe gonna stream. Yeah, on Saturday, maybe not on Sunday. So we'll see about that. Um, and yeah, like from Monday, things are going to be different. I think we are going to say goodbye to this demo for now. Like, I'm not deleting anything. I'm not like rage destroying what I just worked on. I think I am going to start reusing stuff and copying it over to like the new prototype, but the new prototype is going to be made in a vastly different way. Like this list right here, like this to-do list here, this is tiny compared to what is going to be needed by the prototype. Though again, at the same time, maybe not that much bigger, but it's going to tackle a lot more different elements. There's going to be like way less focused on specific scenarios. Those are just going to be like faked. I'm going to create different interactions for the characters, but there's going to be no driving logic. It's just kind of be randomly picked. And my hope is that with enough random sequences, I'm going to get something where like something cohesive, like something interesting, and I'm going to say, oh, okay, that's like the behavior that I want. Because that's the joy of randomness. Randomness can make the things happen that you want to happen if you just spend enough time trying it out. So I guess that is it for. I think I'm gonna end the stream early because I said I was making a pie and I'm actually quite tired since it got quite a bit late until I finished it up, and I still need to make the whipped cream. Um, not Probably not the correct ratio for like the key lime pie from Florida. I also don't have key limes, so sorry about that. But like I'm making a like lime pie. Yeah. So I guess that is pretty much it. I don't know. I guess I'll close this off with saying that I am really, really excited. Like yesterday, I was talking with again one of my colleagues. Hey, final turn. Glad to see you. I'm kind of wrapping up the stream soon, but if you're interested, I just talked a lot about, I guess, a little bit about the first game that I worked on. Also, this is my final day at work today, so I made for my office like a key lime pie, but without key lime, so it's just a lime pie. And I talked about how I'm actually changing my plan. I think that I find it useful what I did here, like just trying to learn more Godot and doing some research into AI behaviors. But I think I'm going to stop with this strand that I'm going on and just make a prototype that is as much close to the final thing of what I want after 2 years as possible, and then just iterate on that. So now I'm not going to be developing tools. I'm going to be actually trying to create a game and then just improving it. So yeah, because yeah, I think that sounds like a good strat. Yeah, I think that is actually more likely that I will actually have something after 2 years, because what I was kind of thinking of now that I do 8 months of research and development, just creating, testing things out, and then I scope out what I want to do. And I think that would have really been a bad move, because very likely I would have scrapped everything that I'd done in those 8 months and just created completely new solutions because I needed to fit the scope. So I might as well just do that. Like I'll leave the 8 months, like 8 by 3 month idea for maybe when I have like a whole game company. But for now, I just need to do it the classic way of develop a really quick prototype, make more prototypes, and then once I'm happy with something and I feel like I have a game, iterate until it is finished. So yeah. I guess yeah. I'll just quickly also ask how you're doing. How is it? How is it going with the project? I also don't know if you can see like past chat, but if you're curious, I linked one of the games that I worked on with like some friends, and this is the game that I mentioned because I believe it with that game jam game we did something that I'm the most proud of. I'm doing well. I'm aiming for a demo build by next week, so working towards that. Nice. Best of luck with that. Yeah. So this game is, we did it over the GMTK Game Jam 2023, and what I'm most proud of is that we had the first prototype of a game, like something you can actually play with sounds, with music, with some UI, with like a cutscene, with like the main mechanics. We had that after 3 hours. Like, downloaded tons of assets, did everything the fastest way possible. It was janky, it was a mess, but you could actually play it. Like, we had something like that after 3 hours. I will probably show it off like at some stream. I need to like copy over some files, but I was so happy with that because everything else we did after that moment was just iterating on that first prototype, like on that first game demo, and just making it better. and it was so useful. Like we were a 5-person team, that was the easiest working together like I have ever had. Um, so I am going to try to do the exact same thing. I'm going to make the first prototype as fast as humanly possible, like just doing every single trick and cheat and hack that I can, and then playing it and going, okay, what does this need the most right now? And then iterating and upgrading that. And I believe that is the only way how I'm going to be able to playtest the game, how I'm going to be actually able to try out ideas and at the same time also fit into scope. Because there's no scope to fit in. The game is already there. I just now have to upgrade it and like iterate it, explore it, etc. Um, so yeah, I'm happy to hear that you're doing well. Final turn. Best of luck with the demo build. I will be very much waiting for it. Also, if it's not like I don't know if you're planning to do like a public sharing or a private sharing, but I actually have like some friends that are like quite eager to like try out games, so I might send those over too. So yeah, best of luck. Best of luck to everyone else on stream, like whatever projects you might be working on. Have a lovely rest of your morning, day, or evening. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. So yeah, have a great day.